Chelsea Corporate finds opportunities and closes deals, start to finish. By helping you to buy the right business, we save you time and money. We stand for a different client experience, one that's consistent and reliable. We manage the buying process in your interest. Is it better to sell to a trade buyer or a financial buyer or investor?
There's no right answer, really, is there? A lot of investors or MBI candidates, if you want to call them that, come with a wealth of experience, huge amount of contacts. Depending on their own financial position, they might find it slightly harder potentially to raise funds than a trade buyer. Trade buyer will have obviously some potential cost-saving synergies that would help, but every deal is completely different. There's no right or wrong answer, I don't believe. The right buyer is the right buyer.
I completely agree with that. I think that every deal needs to be considered on its merits and as a standalone deal. In theory, there are more synergies when a trade buyer makes an acquisition, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they are the right party for you, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they will pay the highest price. In fact, approaching trade buyers who are buyers within your industry, either up or down the food chain, it's a more risky strategy because you're effectively telling your competitors that you're up for sale. And if they are in discussions with a potential big client, they can show them that those clients are better off going with them. And so it's a much more risky strategy to go with a trade buyer. But it really depends who you're sitting across the table from. Absolutely. And what sort of trust is being built between the parties.
Speak with our buy-side experts today by calling +44 020 3011 1373. Chelsea Corporate. Changing the way you buy business.